Broadcasting live from Jerusalem, IsraelSportsRadio.com.
For all your plumbing needs, call me Sean Plumbing at 052-240-3557. Sean Plumbing can take care of boilers, radiators, blockages, burst pipes, and all your general plumbing needs. Mention this ad when you call me Sean Plumbing and receive 10% off your service call.
In the studio right now by Ricky Wolder, who joined the Judean Rebels this year for the first time, their second season, from the University of Arizona. And welcome, Ricky.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Yeah, just come on. There we go. So I'm sure the practices are very similar to the U of A.
In a roundabout sort of way. Yeah, it's football.
It's football, right? There's pads. There's
pads and footballs, and yeah, we run around. We have fun. It's similar.
Right. So okay. So what were you? You were at U of A. You were a long snapper.
I was a long snapper at University of Arizona for 4 years.
Now you're telling me a really interesting stat that if a long snapper makes a mistake, there's a good percentage his team loses. What's that percentage?
85% swing to the team that blocks or has a bad snap.
Wow.
They block a punt, or the other team has a bad snap. 85% chance goes to the other team.
So no pressure there, huh?
Not really. I mean, it's the same as any other snap, you know.
So I'm going to go on a limb and say you're not the long snapper for the Rebels.
I am not. No.
So do you critique the long snapper?
We don't have. In the situation we punt, I would snap, but
okay.
No, we. I mean, I play other positions as well, so it's a lot of fun.
Did I hear a rumor that you're also kicking?
I am the kicker as well.
Really?
Wow.
So number one, Yair Kleinbaum, is he still on the team?
I have no idea.
I mean, we know.
You would know.
I just show up. I just show up and play the game. I have no idea about rosters.
Interesting. We'll have to find that out.
Yes, I mean we know Yair got engaged, and we do some result to him, but he's been the punter as long as we can remember.
The
kicker,
right?
As long as we can remember to take his duties. Wow.
All right, so you've played one scrimmage in Haifa.
Yeah, we played in Haifa 2 weeks ago.
How did it, mentally going from 11-man to 8-man, was it, because probably in high school you played 11-man. I assume you're not from Wyoming or anything like that.
No, gosh, no.
So, how was it, to play 8-man? Was it different or?
It's different because I'm helping run the defense as well. So to try and scheme that up, you're missing 3 people.
Right.
You're missing a defensive lineman. You're missing linebackers or a safety, which are crucial positions, but we make do. It's not that difficult to scheme it up. So it's a change, but you get used to it pretty quickly.
It's also if someone gets outside, it becomes a lot more difficult, right?
Yeah,
it's
tough. We struggled a little bit against Haifa, but we managed to contain them. But yeah, when you get outside, you have no extra man there, so it's a little difficult. But you just play football.
This Saturday night, the preseason game, me and Andy are very excited. We're going to attend that game in Tel Aviv. The reigning MVP, John Rubin, he'll be there. Now, John Rubin only made it to Division II, Montana State.
Well, I think they call that Subdivision 1A now.
Okay. Is that the new PC title?
There's Division 1, Division 1 AA, and Division 2.
Right, 1 AA, I believe. Okay. Montana State.
Montana State. So he's very excited about playing. He's been in great shape working and getting everything together, playing both sides. So have you heard about John Rubin? Are you excited to play about him or haven't heard about him so much?
I heard about him. Every player is just as much of a threat as everyone else. So it'll be fun. He's supposed to be a good player, so that'll add competition, which is nice. But I just go out and play football. Every player is a threat. So
you betrayed to answer well, my friend.
Yeah, Mike's too.
All right, let's.
Wait, did Baria give you guys media guides this year or something?
Talking points.
4 years under a Division I program, you
right.
Media, they train us before and after every practice.
Really, don't say that team sucks, especially. Because you probably were tempted, when Arizona was asked about Arizona State,
the Harvard of the Southwest. But were you ever tempted to say, those people are stupid? I don't want to talk about this. That'd be bulletin
board.
But the thing is, the irony is, issue they couldn't read it. So it wouldn't really matter what you said.
Which school are you talking about at this point?
Arizona State.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just checking. But it's tough because you want to not bag on other teams or other players, but you got to watch your mouth. Stuff slips pretty quickly.
Right, and then it's no going back.
Oh yeah.
But I will make fun of U of A right now. Tucson is a boring place. But
It's as fun as you want to make it.
you know, Tucson was great when I went there because I did the Ari Lewis show, Lewis Live, and I'm sure it was great for you went there as well. But outside of that, it's it's not such a cool place.
Now, are you from Arizona?
No, I'm originally from Orange County, California. I was
Wow.
raised in.
So you were
Irvine.
recruited by the.
I was recruited by Joe Robinson, who's now at Louisiana State.
But Joe Robinson was at U of A at the time.
He was at U of A.
Okay.
He left after 2 years, my 2 years there, and went to LSU.
Is that weird at all? You just deal with it. The guy that recruited you then leaves. Just
Hey,
part of
deal-
the work.
Just deal with it. It
Just like any other job, right?
Yeah, it wasn't that big of a deal for us because as a long snapper, it's not like I had to change what I was doing.
Right.
Right.
It's
Right,
the
it's
guy's
just-
still 15 yards behind me. It's the same thing. So
Did you ever consider going anywhere else? U of A was the top choice, top priority.
I was looked at by Washington State, which
Oh, good thing you didn't do that.
kind of happy I went down south. There's a couple other schools I spoke to. BYU tried to recruit me while I was in the U of A locker room. They called me.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a little awkward.
But this is when you came for spring practice your senior year, or you were on the U of A team?
No, it was summer '06, so I was like recruited. I was committed to Arizona, and BYU called me and offered, and I was like, that's a little tough right now. Other than that, a couple other small schools.
Well, why wouldn't a good Jewish boy want to go up to Utah and chill?
As much as I would have loved to go to Utah, well, it worked out a lot better because we beat them in the 2008 Las Vegas Bowl.
Wow.
Yeah, it was 31-10, I believe.
Could you wag your finger and should have recruited me earlier?
Yeah, I know. I said that. I was like, look at your snaps. What were you doing waiting so long?
What were you thinking? Now, like when you guys go to bowl games,
Yeah.
now, how many bowl games did you go to?
We went to 2. I went to the 2008 Pioneer Las Vegas Bowl and the 2009 Holiday Bowl.
So, like, do they give you guys like duffel bags full of stuff?
No. I mean, like, we got...
Like,
gifts.
because I
We get-
remember, like, when I worked.
Hold on, now you're not going to violate any
No,
NCAA rules.
No, but
or
like
anything
when I
like
went
that.
to like
I'm out of the NCAA. I
Right.
can violate any rule I want at this point.
when I went
Nice.
to I worked in Charlottesville. I remember when University of Virginia, like a lot of the where I worked, a lot of the players used to come in and they would talk about like the sponsors would put together like sponsor packages, and they'd come in with their little gifts and whatever. It just seemed like an odd little like, oh, you came to our bowl. Here's a care package, like
come spend a week in our city, all expenses paid,
Right.
and we'll give you gifts.
and we'll give you gifts.
It's
yeah.
awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
But, so I mean, I don't know if they're going to do that when you go to Tel Aviv on Saturday night.
Oh, I'm out of here.
That's it.
No,
They
it's,
promise gifts.
It's nice. There are little perks, to playing on that sort of level, but that's not the be all and end all of the game.
Right.
If I'm not getting, like we went to the Vegas Bowl, we stayed at the Venetian. We got Nintendo Wii's. Each player got a Wii
Oh, that's cool.
and an Oakley watch. We got gifts. It was nice. It was like really nice, but
Is that the watch?
no, this is
just
no. My watch actually got stolen out of my truck like 2 months after the game.
sucks.
So how do you go from there and end up here?
So
I mean, how does this journey? Because look, everyone I asked, honestly, I was like, well, was he Shomer Shabbat? How do you play, D1 college football on Saturday? And everyone's like, hey, U of A, they play at night a lot.
Well, for what?
I mean, but
Right.
but we travel.
right.
Well, no, but I do want to make a comment because I didn't attend U of A, but I would go to Tucson a lot, for my show, and it would be involved with the community. And they have a really good Jewish community.
Yeah,
I believe 10% of the student body is Jewish. The nickname sometimes is Jew of A, so they have a very strong Hillel. So I did see some type of connection.
Yeah, there definitely is a strong student body at U of A. When I was there last year, we had 36,000 undergrad students, and 3,000 were Jewish. that
Right.
we knew
Right,
of.
so-
So yeah, we have a good showing of Jewish students there. For me, it was difficult. I wasn't Shomer Shabbos growing up. I was traditional. I was raised with a lot of Jewish values, high holidays, and a few different other things. But I became Shomer Shabbos, and started practicing a lot more my junior year of college.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
about 2 years ago. And it was a challenge, but it was the best thing I could have done, playing football and, becoming Shomer Shabbos and all the other good stuff.
So, and then the journey just kind of brought you here. Now you're
Yeah.
Orsa Matt?